Wasabi is one of the most popular and essential spices served with sushi alongside. This video introduces you what the real wasabi is and how to prepare in a proper way. First of all, most of the ready-to-use wasabi, either paste ones or ground powder ones that you will commonly find in grocery stores, unfortunately are not actual wasabi. Although they may contain a certain percentage of wasabi, the main ingredient in the powders or pastes you buy is typically horseradish. Actual wasabi has a reputation as one of the hardest crops to successfully farm. It takes more than 1 year to grow, adjusting the right amount of sunlight with fresh spring water within a fixed range of temperature. This is all in a manual work. Given how hard it is to grow and how often it fails, it is no big surprise that real wasabi is extremely expensive, costing almost $100 per pound. Restaurant guests are not used to paying for the condiment at all, much less paying more for it than for the sushi itself. So instead of actual wasabi, a cheaper substitute is often served. Although the majority of us around the world are able to benefit from its characteristic taste with the ready-made products, however, they do not quite reach the quality levels of the genuine article. The fleeting flavor and aroma of fresh wasabi can only be brought out with actual wasabi. This vivid green has a stimulating flavor with punchy spice, yet is mildly sweet with no burning sensation. If you do have a chance to get your hands some fresh stems, do not hesitate. It is expensive, but experiencing this specialty ingredient is sure to be rewarding. Besides its nutritious benefits, including fiber, protein, and energy, as well as a variety of minerals and vitamins, studies have shown that wasabi is an effective antibacterial agent, inhibiting the growth of fungi and bacteria known to cause food poisoning. Many argue that this is the reason why this spicy green condiment is traditionally served alongside sushi and sashimi, as it may minimize the potential risk of a foodborne illness from consuming raw fish, while it contributes to an overall balanced diet and healthy well-being. When you grate the fresh variety for your dish, its strong aroma and flavor will only last for 20 to 30 minutes. Instead of grating it ahead of time, you should always prepare the fresh product immediately before serving. If you would like to store wasabi stem in the fridge beforehand or after using some portion, standing in a shallow plate of filtered or mineral water, cut end down. Or wrap in a moist paper towel and tightly cover it in a plastic wrap. This way helps it to be kept fresh for up to a few weeks. Unlike horseradish, you should not remove the skin from the stem prior to grating, as it contains a lot of flavor. Just be sure to thoroughly clean the skin and rinse with fresh running water. The nutritious value between the root end and the tip of the stem are not so big difference, but the root end is older and the texture is little harder. So usually start grating from the stem tip. But if you are planning to use a wasabi stem over a couple of times, grating from the root end will help the stem remain fresh. Remove any small knobs around the main stem with a sharp knife. And remove this thin layer as much as you want to use. You can keep the unused portion fresh if it's left unexposed. Prepare a grater. A microplane is a great tool for this process, but its narrow shape may not be the absolute best for this purpose. ideally a grater specifically designed for grating wasabi that has very small teeth with wider surface. A traditional tool for grating this rhizome is a grater made with real shark skin, which helps to break it down into superfine paste-like consistency. To grate from the upper stem, hold the wasabi vertically against the grater. Grate in a slow, light, and circular motion to gently release its intense compounds. As you grate the stem and break up the cells, it activates the enzymes which release the pungent element. In general, for fish dishes like sushi, therefore, just a little amount of finely grated wasabi will enhance the spice and highlight the delicate taste of fish. If you're enjoying greasy meat dish with strong taste, on the other hand, it may be better to grate roughly to make wasabi less spicy, tidy flavor so that it increases the synergy and balance the taste. Soon after the grated wasabi is exposed to the air, it enhances its flavor and it reaches its peak in 2 to 3 minutes. But at the same time, it starts fading away and it will last only about 20 minutes. So it is highly recommended to grate just the amount you want to serve and use them within 5 to 10 minutes for the most optimal flavor.